So, the last Grand Tour of the year, La Vuelta 25, is on our doorstep. The perfect time to play through the entire Vuelta on Pro Cycling Manager 25. Now, maybe a bit unconventional, but this year's Vuelta starts in Italy with a flat sprint, and Stage 2 already finishes on a medium mountain. But I am terrified of Stage 5, a team time trial, 23 kilometers. And after that, Stage 6 and 7 are both mountain stages. But I think it's fair to say the first green stage is Stage 13, to Langliru. A scary 12 kilometers at 10% with a max gradient of 19.6%, perhaps the hardest climb in cycling. Now, you might recognize the profile of Stage 16 because this is the stage in 2021 where Miguel Angel Lopez stepped into the car. Let's hope my riders don't do that. Anyway, just like Angliru, Stage 20 is also a queen stage, with a finish on Bola del Mundo. 13 kilometers at 8%, but the last 3 kilometers are super steep. Honestly, I'm super excited to get this Vuelta started, but which team are we playing with? The favorite for this race is undoubtedly Jonas Vingegaard at Visma Lease Bike, with both Joao Almeida and Juan Ayuso as the contenders for UAE Team Emirates. If they can find a way to work together, that is. Meanwhile, Jasper Philipsen returns after his crash at the Tour de France to fight for stage wins at the Vuelta. But most of the sprints are quite versatile, so I think Mess Pedersen is the favorite for green. I'm sorry, but look at those stats. That guy's insane. But I think I'll play with a completely different team. Also a team with a sprinter and a GC rider. So, my team for La Vuelta is the Ineos Grenadiers. Our GC leader is Egan Bernal with 78 mountain and 78 medium mountain, but only 72 time trial. Honestly, I think a realistic goal for Bernal is top 5 in GC, but I'm hoping for a podium. But actually, Filippo Ganna will be a major factor in this race for our team as well. Not just time trials, but also sprints. 76 sprint stat. And I simply want to compete for as many stage wins as possible, so breakaways too. With the likes of Magnus Sheffield, or Victor Langelotti, or Mikhail Kwiatkowski. So much is possible, so let's begin. Okay, the first stage is basically a flat sprint. Jasper Philipsen is the favorite, but Filippo Ganna is third favorite, so we've got a chance here. But I want to score at least a podium in this one. 3, 2, 1, and the Vuelta has begun. Hola, a pretty good day for Filippo Ganna, 78 sprint stat thanks to his +1 on the day, so I'm not complaining. But I'm sorry, I'm allowed to complain about this Ineos kid. The way they added that Total Energy logo is so ugly. Our first breakaway is pretty small, just 2 riders, Segard and Lozues, so that means there's quite a few points available at the intermediate sprint. And I actually think that Filippo Ganna, considering his sprint stat and his versatility, is a pretty good candidate for green, so I'll try to go for it. Oh, getting blocked in a little bit. 2 kilometers to go. There goes Turner. Ganna in the wheel. Come on, come on, come on. Last kilometer incoming. There goes Ganna. Can we get through? No, we don't. We're getting blocked, so this is a waste of energy. Looks like Philipsen will take the 15 points here. That is sad. Anyway, let's hope for a better result at the finish. Like, we certainly have the team for a proper sprint train, but there's so many teams trying to fight for a position that we're getting blocked everywhere. Last 6.5 kilometers. Come on, Kwiatkowski. Through the middle on 95. Let's try and manifest a position here. 99. Sheffield in the wheel, then Turner, then Ganna, but Ganna needs to trigger Energy Gel. Perfection. Come on, team. Sheffield is next on 99. He can go after this corner right now. Oh, Kwiatkowski out of the way. Don't block anyone. Turner is ready as well. Come on, 3 kilometers to go. This is not fantastic. Sheffield can launch sprint. Ganna in the wheel of Turner. 2 kilometers to go. There goes Turner. Come on, let's find a way through. Maybe. Let's go. Ganna, there we go on the right side, but Philipsen comes around, but a second place? That is pretty strong. Filippo Ganna finishes second on stage 1 of La Vuelta, but the winner is Jasper Philipsen. Like, sure, the intermediate sprint was basically a disaster, but the finish, getting second behind the best sprinter in this race by far, I'm happy. And of course, as a consequence, Ganna is second in GC as well, behind Philipsen in red. When it comes to green, we are a proper 20 points behind, but there's quite a few versatile sprints coming that Philipsen might not make, and Ganna might. And of course, the most important ranking, the team classification, goes to Ineos Grenadiers. Fantastic. Honestly, after that stage, I am pretty confident that Filippo Ganna can win a flat sprint in this race, even against Philipsen. But our next stage is not a sprint. Stage 2 is basically a medium mountain finish on the Limone Piemonte climb, with of course Jonas Vingegaard as the favorite, 84 medium mountain. I think I'll try to go in the break with Filippo Ganna for the intermediate sprint, but GC is the most important part. Egan Bernal needs to survive. There we go, Filippo Ganna attacks in the green jersey, but Jasper Philipsen is in my wheel, so I don't think this breakaway will work. Actually, after a couple of attacks, the peloton is sitting up, so this might be the breakaway. We've got Alex Segaard, Filippo Ganna, Oliver Knight, Casper van Uden, and Jasper Philipsen. What a breakaway! Jasper Philipsen is not doing a single turn in this breakaway, so I think I'll try to attack him before the intermediate sprint. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Any response? Van Uden and Philipsen in the wheel, so that is not ideal. Those are the two riders I wanted to drop, and the two riders that I didn't care about dropping are dropped. Let's try it again after this corner. There we go. There goes Ganna, but Philipsen is straight into the wheel. Casper van Uden trying to close it down, but this time he is gone, so it's now down to a 1v1. I tried to attack Philipsen multiple times, but I just can't get away, so I guess that's not working. 1.8 kilometers to go in the wheel of Jasper Philipsen, and everybody's sitting up. What's happening? There goes Philipsen. He goes early. I'm kind of in the wheel. Come on, Ganna. Go yourself now on the right. Go yourself now on the right, but Philipsen has plenty of energy. We get fat on this one. That is disappointing, especially after trying so hard to drop him. 40 kilometers to go, the gap is 2 minutes 30, but not a single rider in the break is working with me now, so this is kind of silly. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if no one is working with me, then I'm not pacing either, so we're all getting caught now. Anyway, the last climb is coming, and it's only the last couple of kilometers that are steep, so maybe it might be a group sprint. Either way, the less selective, the better for Bernal. But I don't like that Bernal spent so much energy just positioning himself for this climb. Half our yellow bar is gone with 5.5 kilometers to go, and now I need to move up because Vingegaard is attacking. Landa responds. We've got Fabio Christen as well. Come on, Bernal. This is your moment. You gotta follow. Jonas has a gap of 16 seconds. I'm still in the peloton, so that's good. My energy is not that bright, but I'm trying to keep myself within the running at the moment, so I'm not planning to win this race. I don't feel like I can, but I'm just hoping to survive. Last kilometer, use my red bar. There we go. Slowly but surely move to the front. Can we move up even more towards a potential podium position? Bernal keeps moving up. Vingegaard is gonna win the stage. Yes, indeed. We're gonna finish. Ooh, that's gonna be close. Maybe a podium? Nah, 4th place, but that's okay. I was a bit too conservative there, but no time loss, and that's the most important part. Hey, at least Fine took the bonus seconds and not a GC rider. Jonas Vingegaard takes his first stage win of this Vuelta. Ciccone actually taking some time on Bernal, so that's a bit sad. And of course, Vingegaard is the new leader of the race. Wait a second, Magnus Sheffield is in the white jersey. I did not expect that. Anyway, 4th place for Bernal, which is not a disaster, but I think podium was possible. Okay, on to stage 3, an uphill sprint. And once again, Philipsen is the favorite, but I do think he's beatable here. So let's try to do so. Starting off this one with a 0 race day condition, but a +1 on sprinting, so 77 sprint. This time there's 5 riders in the breakaway, and there's only 5 riders getting points at the intermediate sprint, so no points for the peloton. So yeah, it's all about the final sprint. Anyway, 17 kilometers to go, and my sprint train is set up. Kwiatkowski leading out, Jungel, Sheffield, Turner, and Ganna, with Bernal in the wheel just to make sure he does not lose any time, because it is an uphill sprint, and I don't want Bernal to be caught behind a split. Ooh, we've got some moves on the right, attacked by Tullet and Pidcock, but guys, we've got Kwiatkowski pacing. He can control you. There we go, Tom Pidcock has been caught. Thank you, Kwiato. Last 5.3 kilometers, Jungels is controlling any attacks, but Stefan Kung has a gap of 20 seconds, but I think I can close that. Sheffield is ready to take over. That's actually a bit early, so let's do 92, nothing too crazy. Last 2.5 kilometers, Kung still has a gap. Turner is ready to lead out, but his yellow bar is super low. I don't like that. Ganna in the wheel, come on, come on, come on. Last 1.3 kilometers, there goes Ganna. Come on, Stefan Kung still has a gap. He still has a gap, but there comes Ganna. Come on, Ganna. Bernal tries to come around, but it's Jasper Philipsen. Oh, so close. Second with Ganna. Bernal is 3rd, and Ben Turner is somehow 6th, but there's a gap. There's a gap. Sheffield in the second group, another gap. 10 seconds to the peloton where Vingegaard is seemingly losing time. Wait a second, Jonas is losing time, and Ganna was on the podium in GC. Ganna might be in red. There we go, Filippo Ganna takes the red jersey after stage 3 of this Vuelta a España with Egan Bernal in 3rd place, the best of the GC riders. I have to say, I did not expect that. But of course, Jasper Philipsen once again extends his lead on Filippo Ganna in the green jersey, so that's a little bit sad. But I have to be honest, with 1.5 kilometers to go, I thought we would take the victory. Our lead out looked so strong, but then Jasper Philipsen flew past. But after these first 3 stages, we simply cannot complain. A podium on stage 1 with Ghana, then Bernal surviving stage 2, another podium for Ghana on stage 3, and of course, the red jersey. For Ineos, that is the perfect start to this Vuelta. Next time we'll take on stage 4, a medium mountain stage with a relatively flat finish, so Ghana time? After that, a terrifying team time trial, and of course the first proper mountain stage on day 6 in Andorra next to Patrick's house. Honestly, I'm super excited for this Vuelta, but one more question. Who do you think will win this Vuelta? Drop it in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!